welcome to another Kick-Ass Friday live workout. And if you are new to this is where we sweat, we become energized, we push, and we become the better versions of ourselves. We show up every week to get energy, to get some steam out, and make this count towards a leaner, more energized, stronger version of ourselves from tomorrow, from the future. And this is what we're here today as well. And we have a bunch of very energetic, interesting, engaging exercises lined up. And I'm having the rope to match my outfit today. So get yourself a jump rope, and if you don't have one, don't sweat it. I will show you what is the replacement for that. And also get yourself a water bottle, because staying hydrated is very important, because we're gonna sweat a lot. This is no easy workout, and we will definitely make it all count, because this is what we're here for. And yeah, so let me show you the exercises and let's get started, because last time was a pretty good one. We haven't had much of a chatter, and but let's wait for a little more to allow more people to join, and meanwhile I will check if we have the streaming right, and if we are online, and looks like we are. Yes, we are. And yeah, everything is in check. Yeah. So yeah, every punch, every skip, every drop of sweat counts towards this stronger, more energized future self. So make it count before you indulge into your Friday dinner party. And Easter is coming, so this Friday should be a bit special, right? So before you do that, let's make this workout count, so that you offset a bit of that indulgence that you're gonna be having today. So today we're having 3 exercises, and we're going for 3 rounds, which will bring us towards something like 20 minutes as usual. And this is again a jump rope plus boxing inspired high intensity interval training. So the first exercise that we're gonna have today is knee drive lunges. And knee drive lunge is you go into the lunge, and you aim to hit the ground with your knee, but then this is not strictly required, so you can make it hover, but just make sure you're going low enough into the lunge. And then when you get out of the lunge, you make this knee drive. So lift the knee up as high as you can, and if you are into martial arts, keep your fists covering your chin. So this is how you would do it. So make sure your fists are close to your chin, so that you are protecting. And you can switch legs on every rep. This will make sure we are going even, or you can do 1 set left leg, 1 set right leg. Up to you. Now second, we will have a beast push-up. To cover our upper body in the best way possible, let's add this beast push-up, which is pretty similar to Mike Tyson push-up, but without a wall. So you go into this loaded beast position, and please notice that my knees are hovering, so I'm not putting them down. So we go into this loaded beast position, and then using your legs, you launch yourself forward and into the push-up, and as soon as you're done, you transition back into this loaded beast position. So this is how it looks like. So essentially you are looking for a seamless motion of a push-up and then going into this loaded beast position. And this exactly trains your chest and shoulders, those exact muscles that are used to throw a punch. And we are exercising them, and then we also are balancing them out with this loaded beast position, and launching from that position will also engage your legs and core quite a bit. So this is a totally full body killer exercise, a rival to a burpee probably. And then last but not least, again something more energetic, we will have our knee drive combos. And today for the combos, pretty much you can do whatever you want or like or feeling for, but I'm gonna be doing 1-2 knee, and this is jab, cross, and then knee. And or from the other side, it's jab, cross, and knee. And this is again, when we are going jab, cross, knee, we are actually, this is a standing crunch. So we are exercising in this transverse plane of motion, the rotational plane, which is extremely important to hit in any, any well-structured workout, so that we cover our entire body, and not so that it doesn't necessarily only look good, but we also do good for our body, and not just looking good, because, well, of course we're exercising for aesthetics, but we're also looking to make us into a better human being. And believe me, those benefits from these workouts, they transition into everything in life pretty much, and you will use this, you can use this energy that you get here to pretty much tackle any professional tasks in your life. And thank you guys for all those reactions. I'm seeing them live, and yeah, thanks for your support. So let me switch on the music and let's get into the workout. Let's get some sweat going, and let's make this count. Again, checking out the... Yep.
Get ready.
If you don't have a jump rope or don't feel comfortable jumping, what you can do instead is, for example, go for jumping jacks. Pretty much same engagement, very similar benefits for your legs, and again, same workload. Or go jog in place.
Jump rope.
Or another thing you can do is go for those side swings. Those allow you to develop the rhythm needed for the actual jumping. And once you're ready, you can pretty much seamlessly switch to actually jumping rope. And don't forget to have fun. Challenge yourself to match the beat of the music.
Rest.
Ooh, doing good. Lunges.
Knee drive lunge.
knee drive lunge. So we go into the lunge and then we lunge the knee up. You can go one at a time or two at a time and then switch. Doesn't really matter. Make sure you're using your core to drive the knee as high as you can.
Rest.
And of course, take your time, don't exhaust yourself, but make sure that the pace is decent so that it feels like work, not like rest.
Jump rope.
You mess it up, don't sweat it. I mess it up all the time, that's not the point. The point is to get your heart going and get the benefits for your legs. Then you have these legs that can, explode every second, which is exactly what we want for pretty much every type of martial arts, and then also for real life.
Rest.
For being able to run for the bus and don't get injured, or play with your kids, or whatever, go for a run with your colleagues.
Beast push-ups.
Beast push-ups. Loaded beast push-up. In this bottom position, make sure you drive with your legs, so you are kind of lounge yourself using the power of your thighs. And then you use your chest to lift yourself back up.
Rest. Jump rope.
Let's do some boxing drills. Heel toe shuffle. And I'm doing this barefoot because I think sincerely that this is the best way to jump rope. And by jumping barefoot, you will learn proper foot placement much faster.
Rest.
But essentially, what is different from jumping in your sneakers is that you learn to stay on the balls of your feet all the time.
Jab. Cross. Knee.
Jab. Jab, cross, knee. Jab, cross, knee. Again, technique is not important. Energy expenditure is important and make this powerful. As long as your energy is in place, you're doing good.
Rest. Jump rope.
follow if you can, but it's not needed. Really use any footwork you can do, and if you can only do a basic jump, go for it. It's actually, I think basic jump is harder than jog in place because it uses your both feet at the same time. So it's not actually the easiest footwork type.
Rest.
Now we have a bit of a bigger rest, 1 minute rest. We will have a new series of workouts starting probably next week. And this is Get in Shape for Summer, where I will explain effective strategies for doing that. But even today, let me remind you that this type of workouts works really good for both scaling your weight down, so leaning out, or also gaining weight, but gaining meaning not any weight, but gaining muscle, lean muscle. And I will explain more in that new series of Get in Shape workouts. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss them. Because people think that you do workouts, or there should be a separate type of workout for bulking or for leaning out. And well, this is true to some extent because it's true for bodybuilders. And should you become a bodybuilder? I think not. You should not, because keeping muscle is very difficult, basically. Keeping this extra huge amount of muscle. So what we are looking here is to get just enough muscle so that you look like a lean machine.
Knee drive lunge.
And you feel exactly this way. So that you have energy and confidence to crush everything else in life. So you go and win your day at work, or win your first date, or whatever is your goal. And then, should you have another 10 kilo of muscles? I think no, because it will be tedious to maintain them, and you will spend a hell of a lot of money to get there.
Rest.
So let's just get ourselves jacked enough so that we'll look our best, perform our best,
Jump rope.
and learn to stay this way for the rest of our lives. Try this boxing stance jumping. Kind of challenging if you haven't tried it before. Now, another side.
Rest.
And by the way, don't forget to ask questions, guys. I will make sure to answer them after the workout. And I mean meaningful questions.
Beast push-ups.
Beast push-ups. Launch yourself with your legs and then launch yourself with your triceps and chest. Legs, and now chest. core is also being hit, like not 360 but like 180 degrees in this exercise.
Rest.
The entire core, the front part of it, top down, is being engaged here.
Jump rope.
And a good challenge is to let music guide you, because those music tracks tells around them. So if it's slow, go slow, and then when it gets intensive, go more intense. And even with a slow beat, you can still challenge yourself by doing those, like southpaw drills, for example, or something else.
Rest.
Meaning more challenging footwork. Punch combos next.
Jab. Cross. Knee. Rest.
Literally, dripping sweat doesn't necessarily mean anything, but at least it means a good calorie
Jump
expenditure.
rope.
Try jumping in reverse, just for a change. And that also helps you prevent developing those imbalances.
Rest.
If you guys like those workouts, if you're enjoying the experience, tag your friend in the chat or put them in the comments. Tag anyone who may benefit from having this together with ourselves, joining this club, you know. Stay hydrated and don't stay still. Challenge yourself to move around even during those bigger rest periods to keep your heart rate still elevated.
Jump rope.
This is called running man. Let's do something from the boxer's world. This is called heel tap. Try at least 3 in a row on one leg and then switch. lunges.
Knee drive lunge.
Keep your hands high.
Rest.
Rest in this case means switch position, because it's barely can be called a rest.
Jump rope.
And this is what we're aiming for. We're aiming to constantly switch between high intensity and the low intensity to allow ourselves to proceed forward with the workout without passing away, but staying at the intensity which is close to your maximum level of VO2 max or intensity level.
Rest.
So of course, if you really feel sick, stop for a while, but don't stop immediately. Challenge yourself to still move around. And by no means we're looking for this sensation of overwhelm or being sick or throwing in a bucket or whatever. We're looking to end this workout in a condition which is better than when we started.
Rest.
Now, of course, this shouldn't feel like a rest, but we should, in the end, you should feel more energized than in the beginning.
Jump rope.
This is a bit higher. So follow if you can.
Rest.
Woo, that was it. But we're not done yet. Combos, punch combos.
Jab. Cross. Knee.
When you hit with your knee, don't lower your hands, because you should still protect your face. At least one hand should be protecting your chin. Still.
Rest.
Finish strong. Last interval, guys and girls. Give it all you got. And if you're tired, still give it all you got.
Workout complete.
Woo! Woo! It's done, people. We have done it. Woo! We did it, guys and girls. Let me get the music volume a bit down, and yeah, this is how you aim to feel. You should aim to feel the energy that you have received from this workout, because of course we have expended quite a lot of calories, but in return you should get all this energy to go tackle your day or your evening or what have you. Whew. Ready, like sweaty, but ready for more. And the aim, of course, the final goal is to not to exhaust yourself completely, but to come tomorrow craving for more. And we have quite a lot of those workouts on this channel, very similarly structured, but it's anyway, I can assure you that not like you wouldn't be able to find two exactly like equal or similar workouts. Those all are different, and most of them cover your entire body, so that like you are free to pick any workout, and rest assured that once you are done for the day. You have hit all your muscles in your entire body, and you have done it in the best possible way for a normal person like you and me, not like as a bodybuilder or as an endurance athlete. For a regular normal person, this is pretty much enough for the day, or even for 2 days, depending on your schedule. Okay, and yeah, make sure you subscribe, because we have this workout every Friday, and even now and again we have those different types of videos released that explain some nuances about fitness, about how your body works, how to do this and that better, how to lean out, how to gain weight, how to stay injury free. And in order to not miss any of these good things, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let me now see what's going on in the chat, and if we have some meaningful questions, I can answer them, or at least I will do my best. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, someone asks, can you fix muscle imbalances? Well, of course you can. Of course you can, but that kind of depends on what exactly are we talking about. So for example, when I started jumping rope, I have developed a knee pain in my right knee, which is now totally fixed. And the way I fixed it is that I have started doing all sorts of corrective exercises, and I wasn't very knowledgeable at that point. I haven't had my personal trainer degree at that point yet, and not all personal trainers know this, but I have just used my best judgment and For myself, I have figured that all unilateral exercises for legs actually make my pain go away, like gradually, of course, but even one set of Cossack squats, for example, helps my knee to feel much better tomorrow. And what that means is, I don't know what exactly is going on here, but I know that I'm exercising one leg at a time, which allow them to become developed separate from each other. And by doing that, they will eventually, since they are lifting equal weight, they will eventually become evenly developed. And that in turn made my knee pain go away, because in my case that was an imbalance of some kind of muscle imbalance in my legs. And this is a very good example of how you fix your imbalances. Same for the hands and shoulders and core, especially, because if you have one dominant hand, as most of us, you will have one side of your core developed, less developed, and the opposite usually is more developed, because it works when you carry something here, the opposite side works over time to keep you from collapsing. And this is basically the way to address those imbalances, is to start doing more unilateral core work, like farmer's carry on one side. So do one side and then do the other side, and maybe do more on your non-dominant side, which is also in bodybuilding, that's kind of a no-no, but this is not the case in real life. This is how you have developed your imbalances in the first place. You have used your right hand too much. So now go use your left hand for farmer's carry. More for, or use them evenly at least, but one at a time. Don't grab a, barbell, because barbell is symmetrical. Use either kettlebells or dumbbells for that, and that's fantastic. Same for the chest or the shoulders. Use single arm presses to address your imbalances in your shoulders and your chest, or single arm push-ups. But single arm push-up is a very technical and very heavy exercise, and before you master that, you should master like shoulder taps, and this is also one of the unilateral exercises that will allow you to develop your shoulders, like even out your shoulder muscles. And then of course single arm cleans and presses. So I hope that answers the question. Yeah, chronic pain from years of sitting. This is exactly, yeah, please research this unilateral core work, and especially non-heavy types, like basically any kettlebells. Look into the kettlebells, and the best type of equipment, in my opinion, that you can do, that you can get for yourself, is a adjustable kettlebell. It's something around like 300 bucks, but this is one in a lifetime. You get it once, and then you have all those weights from 12 to 32 kilograms, and you can do so much with it, and you may never even get to doubles. But when you get to doubles, it's just another 300. And this will happen in a couple years. It's not in like tomorrow. So yeah, this one thing. And then second thing, especially since you are sitting all day like myself, because I'm a software developer by trade. This is one of my passions, along with fitness. And another big thing is get yourself pull-up bar, or even better, gymnastic rings. It's just, two anchor bolts into your ceiling, and now you can hang suddenly, and you can do pull-ups, which will exercise your back, which is always like atrophic from sitting. and that will allow to stretch your hip flexors, which are also kind of tightened because of sitting. So first start doing some kind of a core work, because again, core is atrophied, and then you have this weird pelvic tilt, probably the one I used to have from sitting. So research unilateral work for core, especially start with the core, always start with the core. And additional benefit of a kettlebell is that all kettlebell moves are about core. So every and any one of them will exercise your core. So get yourself a kettlebell, even the lighter version, like 8 kilos, and get yourself some kind of a thing you can hang off of, like a gymnastics ring, or this even this doorway pull-up bar, which is like $10, or even you can get it free from Craigslist in America. This is like the best thing you can do for yourself. And yeah, then also consider again subscribing, because my book, which is actually well, I think it's a very thorough, actionable fitness guide, it's gonna be released in the next couple days even, or weeks maybe, and we will announce it in the community posts. So don't miss that thing, because that's exactly the roadmap for modern, like, you know, knowledge workers, people who work at the office and sit all day, and then they just want to get injury free and energetic, and they want to reclaim their career, their relationship, and all that stuff. And I can teach you guys to do that, because I have done this for myself. But anyway, enough for today. And as long as, yeah, so thank you. Thanks for all the reactions and all the love you're sending my way. And not sure if we're gonna have another workout on this week, because this is an Easter week. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be coming. But anyway, in any case, come see me next Friday, exactly at the same time. I'm gonna be here giving another one of those workouts, and this is the easiest way to stay in shape, is to join me every Friday for this Kick-Ass Friday live event. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the love you're sending my way. Thanks for being such a great community. And now, go reward yourself, but don't like overeat, I beg you, okay? Reward yourself in some other way. There are so many other things, but of course, feel free. It's like, it's a holiday coming, so indulge, but indulge responsibly. Thank you, and see you next Friday.